Welcome to another installment of Elite Shreds. This is episode 4, I think. Weighed in this morning at 182.9, as you saw. Doing a bit of meal prep here this morning for work. So got 2 large chicken breasts there with this lemon and herb seasoning on there from Aldi. Brilliant. I'm just chopping up some vegetables to cook as well, and that'll be my meal for work. Then I'm going to have some fish for breakfast, cod fillets. I'll show you what that looks like in a second. So I'm in like a rush this morning to get to work and get all my food made and eaten. So I'll just show you what I'm eating and then I'll catch up with you after work. Here is my lunch. I actually have a lot more chicken than I thought, so I have 280 grams of chicken breast there, some red peppers and mango peas, and then half a packet of this brown basmati rice, which comes to 125 grams. Then over here we have breakfast, which I'm about to dig into now. 1 slice of whole grain toast, 15 grams lighter than light mayo, and 185 grams of cod and a coffee. So all that food took me 15 to 20 minutes to make this morning, so there's no excuses for not having your meal prepped. You can do it the night before, you can do it in the morning like I'm doing. It's 10 past 8. I'm gonna dig into this cod for breakfast, major key, and then continue the day vlog after work. So I'm just back from work, guys, and it is 5:15. Gonna have some chicken that my mom has kindly cooked up for me with some vegetables, and then I have to nail down some client emails because I was at work and couldn't respond yet, so I will be responding to those now. I will be hitting the gym. Today is pull day, and I'm going to be hitting cardio as well, so I will be sure to try and film as much of that as I possibly can. But first, let me show you this meal. 115 grams of chicken. Yes, I'm having more chicken, but that's just the way it worked out today. Got 100 grams of peppers and then 120 grams of sweet potato. This is gonna go down a treat. Alright guys, so just finished up all that client stuff and I'm now sitting outside the gym. Got my red Monster here. Probably my favorite flavor right now. So I thought that since I'm gonna drink this for a minute, I would answer a question that a couple of very observant people have asked me about my macros and why I've decided to go back to a higher protein and moderate carb approach. Before I say anything about my macros, I want you guys to know and understand that it is not a great idea to just copy somebody else's macros blindly without thinking about it, because different macronutrient ratios will work for different people. As you guys know, I experimented with slightly higher carbs and moderate protein and did that for a while and it was fine. I found it worked either way, but I've decided to go back to slightly higher protein, about 1 gram per pound of body weight, 1.05 whatever, a slightly more moderate carb intake. Still not low carb, still talking about 250 carb or something like that. Nothing crazy low, nothing crazy high, just a moderate carb intake along with that slightly higher protein. And the reason I've done that is just because personal preference. So that's why I don't say copy what I do. Find what works for you, find what keeps you satiated throughout the day. And for me, my body responds well to quite a few protein feedings throughout the day. So landing around 180 to 200 grams of protein per day keeps me quite satiated when I'm on low calories. Like I said, that might be completely different for someone else. So for you, you might need to go very high carb to stay full or to stay not hungry for the day. I just thought I'd mention that because I've gotten a few questions about it, and that is basically the reason why. So I'm gonna finish this Monster and hit a pull workout, so enjoy. Alright guys, just back from the gym, had my post-workout meal, which was 60 grams of oats, 180 mils of skimmed milk, and 30 grams chocolate whey, and 30 grams of peanut butter, which was delicious. And I wanted to just talk about a little something that has come up recently. A few people have said to me when I've mentioned that I'm shredding, so to speak, that oh, you know, the weight comes flying off me, or you drop fat really easy. But like, what is your definition of easy? Everybody's definition of easy is going to be different. I'll be the first to admit that for me, at 180 plus pounds and about 12% body fat, dieting on 2400 calories and doing 400 calories of cardio 4 to 5 times a week, weight training 7 days a week, working 3 days a week, it's not easy. And I'll freely admit that. I'll tell you that for free. When people say like, oh, the weight just seems to drop off you easy, they normally don't see the work that you're putting in the background. So the truth is, guys, for the majority of my day, I feel weak as hell. I'm dragging myself around, especially in work. My legs are never 100% recovered. They're always in that like jelly, weak feeling state that you have like straight after a leg workout, because they're still recovering from my leg workouts or from all the cardio that I'm doing and then all the walking that I do in work. So my legs always feel like jelly. Did 400 calories of cardio today that I honestly did not think that I would do, but I'm glad I did it. Obviously, always glad that I do the cardio, but a lot of the time I just don't feel like doing it. I guess my point is that everybody's definition of easy is going to be different. When you see someone progressing, don't always assume that just because they're progressing that it's really easy for them. People are always putting work in the background, and you might not always see the full picture when you just look at their results. So, like I said, did 400 calories of cardio today. I legit felt like I was gonna fall asleep. So finishing off the day with a slice of this grinder, whole grain bread, just with some jam, 25 grams, and something I don't really drink that often, but tea, because it has no calories and this is decaffeinated, so it's just another way of getting liquids in and keeping your stomach full. So that's what I'm going to finish my macros with. 2,200 calories. I think I'm going to leave it there today. These are my macros: 190 protein, 230 carb, 55 fat. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. It's pretty late, I don't want to eat anymore, and I'm not exactly hungry. I'm actually feeling pretty exhausted today, but living on that natural high still. I'm still really motivated. Hoping to wake up tomorrow with a new low weigh-in and feeling good, feeling positive, feeling optimistic. I'm gonna leave it there for tonight, guys. I hope you benefited any way whatsoever from this video, whether it be workout tips, diet tips, or just like some sort of entertainment value. Either way, I hope you're enjoying this series. I'm really enjoying bringing you guys these videos, really trying to bring you the most valuable content that I can, because I don't want to just push out the same old content all the time. I want you guys to be able to actually take something from it and apply it to your own lives. That being said, that's the end of this video. Give it a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Peace.